and welcome back to Graceville, where God's love is everywhere. It's me, Pastor Anastacia, and I am so excited that you've joined me today as we learn more about our best friend, Jesus. Today's special feature comes to us all the way from Ghana, where my friend Jarting has prepared a wonderful song in his native Twi language. Let's listen in. Thank you so much, Quartine, for that amazing song. Boys and girls, remember, if you want to share the cool stuff that you're doing to have fun while we're staying in, feel free to ask your parents or guardians to inbox me, and I'd be happy to share it with our friends. Choices, choices, choices. Life is all about choices. They could be either good or bad. Sometimes it's really hard to know which direction to take. Making decisions is really challenging, especially when we may have friends who try to lead us down the wrong path. But with God guiding us, we will never get off track. That's why today's theme is Choose God's Way. Let me hear you say it.
Choose God's way.
Awesome! And our memory verse for today is found in Joshua 24, verse 15. And it simply says, "As for me and my family, we will serve the Lord." Let me hear you say it.
As for me and my household, we will serve the Lord. Joshua 24th chapter 15th verse. ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಮನೆಯವರು ಕರ್ತನನ್ನೇ ಸೇವಿಸುವೆವು. ಯೋಶುವ 24ನೇ ಅಧ್ಯಾಯ 15ನೇ ವಚನ. ಆಮೆನ್.
Great job! It's not always easy to stand up for God, especially when it seems like we're standing all alone. But no matter what everyone else may be doing, we should always choose God's way. That's why today's story is about a man who was not afraid to take on all 450 prophets of Baal with God on his side. Can you guess who our story is about today?
Let me see. Elijah.
That's right, our story is about Elijah. Ahab was a very evil king who chose to worship helpless idols instead of God. He led the Israelites to do bad things too. The prophet Elijah was sent to point them back to God by challenging all the prophets of Baal to a showdown on Mount Carmel.
We will see whose God is real. The God who answers with fire is the true God.
So the prophets of Baal screamed, cried, and even cut themselves, hoping Baal would hear them. But it was no use. Afterwards, Elijah challenged the Israelites to follow God instead of Baal, but they were too afraid to choose. Elijah poured water on everything. Everyone was quiet. as Elijah prayed to God to rain fire from heaven. Out of nowhere, a bolt of fire fell on the altar Elijah had made. Everyone saw that God answered Elijah's prayer. They knew that Baal was a fake and God is the only true God. They were no longer afraid to choose God's way. All the distractions around us, like video games, TV, social media, it's easy to get off track with God. That's why it's important that we choose God's way by putting Him first in everything in our lives. Remember, we can never go wrong with God. Boys and girls, if you want to see more videos from Graceville, please ask your parents to like or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit like at the bottom of the page.